gotta do this, sir. Hold on, sir.
I gotta take a boo. I had the shit so bad he had to leave. Damn, boy.
Why are you laughing like that, bro?
Yeah.
I'll sit down. Come on, pick it out. It's fine, man. You don't stop. I think you gotta read up on your body.
I mean, I tried to stop her. Like, you literally see me try to stop her, but, like, she just won't stop.
No, you need to get go in the library and get ask them for the body thing.
What about a pillow?
Where it points to, you can wear it whatever you want to, but you need to stop the punch. You got to put your hand on it. Like, that shit hurt.
I mean, I'm good. I can take it.
Yeah, I'm gonna be in the body where my grandbaby ain't Britta Brown to be born. Little Britta Brown.
Kill.
I gotta take a doodle.
Pamela tapes, Tommy tapes, Tommy Jarvis, good old Tommy Jarvis. He invited to the cookouts, you know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
Because he gonna attract Jason a bit.
No. I can't never meet them.
You need to talk Corey and say he on the toilet, so we might as well go ahead and start.
And it's granted Vegeta powers he could never
He's a dude.
in the past. A destructive. I want to deconstruct. The road of destruction is befitting that and what it took for him to get here. I want to make that's really okay, whether or not you are. By the end of the week, a lot of you guys are shopping this week. Not to mention, you can also get an essential shirt, a tri-blend shirt, a V-neck, a hoodie. There's all kinds of different designs, shirt types you can use with this design. I will leave a link down below right now and pick up your vintage Dragon Ball Super Mario Bros.
Oh, you got part 9, Jason? Wait, what level you are?
Yeah, I got part 9.
Bro, I want part 9.
Well, I'm finna go there, nigga. Jacob, you said something. That nigga alien, bro. Fuck.
I'm saying. That's why that bitch ass got pushed off in the middle.
Hey, don't spray.
Big microchip for Ego Vegeta. You have to understand Vegeta. And sometimes in this fandom, Vegeta's fans don't even understand Vegeta. Now, I'm not going to go deep into Vegeta's past here and overtly focus on his character arc throughout Dragon Ball Z and now into Super. That's a separate video. I'm going to discuss why Ultra Ego is befitting of the king and how he got here roots and how it ties all the way back to when Vegeta was a kid. I've talked about this before, but you have to remember that Vegeta comes from a class-based civilization. Your value as a living person, how you are perceived by your civilization, is based on your power level when you are born, which is what drives Vegeta absolutely nuts throughout the majority of Dragon Ball Z. Vegeta could never comprehend as to how Goku was able to, and that is not your value as just what drives Vegeta absolutely nuts throughout the majority of Dragon Ball Z. Vegeta could never comprehend as to how Goku was able to not only keep up with him, but at many points surpass him despite being born with such a low power level, and despite Vegeta constantly reminding us that he's the prince. He's not reminding the audience he's the prince, he's reminding himself that he's the prince, because he thinks deep down inside that he deserves to be the strongest just because of his lineage. And that is not how it works in this world. It's a lesson that Vegeta learned from getting to know Goku. They're the same race, but yet Kakarot was born with such a low power level, he was thought to be low-level trash. Vegeta has no time for that, but yet he can't fathom that Goku is not only more powerful than him, but also a fighting genius. And this is the root of why Vegeta's speech at the end of Dragon Ball Z makes sense. But once again, that's something that's very often misunderstood by the fans. But I will do a video in the future explaining that so that people finally can understand what he was trying to say. Let's go back though. Let's discuss Vegeta's evil and his ego versus actual true evil. Interestingly enough, a lot of times the word ego and evil are interchangeable. Vegeta did a lot of truly evil things when he was younger because of his ego, because he could do it, not understanding that these things were not the right.
Yes, sir.
And just because your daddy happens to be the king of the same planet Vegeta, he thought it meant he could do whatever the hell he wanted for his whole life until he was matched up against foes that tested him, like Goku, Frieza, and other characters.
Make them pay for what they did to us.
Vegeta was confident and convinced to be superior to everybody else. He's a super elite. His parents, especially his dad, would keep reminding him of that. Plus, he did have a lot of power. He was way stronger than Nappa and stronger than Raditz, and stronger than pretty much anybody else except for Frieza, not including gods and things like that. And then Goku came along and rocked his world. Go back and look at Dragon Ball Super and even the original Bardock special. When Vegeta finds out that planet Vegeta is destroyed, we don't see him crying or being emotionally. He just says, great, now I'll never be the king. He does not care about anybody who's weaker than him. At least in those days he didn't. It took Goku and eventually Bulma and Trunks to make him come around and learn what love actually was. Now, why does he not care? Because Vegeta does not value anybody who's weaker than him. He just doesn't throughout most of his life. This is why Vegeta never wished for Planet Vegeta to come back. This is why he never cared to bring back his own race, because to him they were all weak. They all died. And it took a long time before he realized there's more than just being strong. Even before Dragon Ball Super Broly and the Bardock special, this is established multiple times in Dragon Ball Z. In fact, the first time was when Vegeta killed Nappa. Nappa was Vegeta's like best friend. These guys had worked together. They traveled all over the universe, collecting planets. These guys bonded for a long time, but he saw that when Nappa he put less value to him, and thus Vegeta blew him up and did not give a damn. Now, there are similarities to this Beerus, but they're not quite the same. Beerus has the...
How that match going?
Oh. I just got queued up.
Fortune. Now, there are similarities to this when it comes to Beerus, but they're not quite the same. Beerus has the unfortunate, or some would say fortunate, job of being the god of destruction of Universe 7, which means that It's his job to keep the universe in balance with the Supreme Kais, who are the gods of creation. So Beerus has to destroy people. And Beerus has gotten to the point where destroying civilizations and planets and living beings don't really affect him that much. Granted, there are some exceptions, but if you're going to take the job of being a God, you have to, in your head, not have sympathy for God, not be so natured, and be able to just destroy because it's your job.
Well, expensive fitness here. I can't afford it.
Obviously, there are
Well, no, I gotta keep that, son.
Damn. You just want to.
Of course I can keep that when I'm Jason.
and Beerus, we never really.
Oh,
And that caused the similarities between Vegeta, the old Vegeta, and Beerus. Vegeta going down the pathway of being a destroyer fits with him, but there's a lot more to it. Let's go back to Dragon Ball Z and to the Frieza. Vegeta considers himself an example of what the Saiyans are supposed to be. Why he takes all of the sins onto himself is because he believes that he's obligated to be the ultimate example of what the Saiyans are. That's what he thinks Saiyans should be. So because of that, he failed to defeat Frieza, which his will to fight, and he pretty much, in a way, transferred his true desires onto
I don't understand. Hold on.
that Frieza must be hands of a Saiyan. He wants Goku to have no mercy, and it takes Frieza killing Goku's best friend to truly hit his Saiyan roots, have much less mercy, and become the Super Saiyan that Vegeta wanted to become. And just to clarify, when I say transfer, I don't mean literally give Goku power, but figuratively try to pass on to Goku. Frieza, Goku be a destroyer. He'll never be a Beerus or a Vegeta. He's more of a martial artist, more a guy who likes competition, but the fight you out if you're weaker than him. He's one. Vegeta never really cared about that throughout most of his life until time came when he began to have more empathy for others, thanks to Kakarot, as well as the way that he bonded with Bulma and your time skip when dead during those 7 years after the end of Cell and the beginning of the Buu Saga. Vegeta didn't have Kakarot anymore, so he bonded. That's how he got soft, which is why he atoned for his sins against Majin Buu and blew himself up, because he didn't want to go back to that. He thought it was the only way to catch up in power, and it was a huge mistake. I covered this explicit detail in the Vegeta Explain video. Dragon Ball is a lot deeper than you realize, guys, when you really look at it like this. But I digress. Vegeta continued to show this side of as well as later on in the Universe 6 part, and even in Tournament of Power, where Vegeta shows sympathy for Kaba being a young member of his race, wanting to kind of mentor him. Vegeta has really changed a lot, even into Dragon Ball Super. So if somebody ever tells you that Vegeta got no development in Super, that's BS. He really did. Do you really think that the Vegeta of old would have ever grabbed to his daughter and first used his range when he was pregnant? No, that's not Vegeta. See, that's a new character. That's an evolved man who realizes what the right now and
did anyone else get away?
husband
I gotta find the other.
anybody could have ever. There's an internal struggle because while Bulma made him and later on inside he thinks that he had back to his roots when he it's almost like Vegeta channels and like that's the only way to truly maximum amount of power it takes to not match up to Goku but be the best fighter he can be. Now I hope that you're following me, and once again I invite you to watch the Majin video because
I'm back, y'all boys.
I really bro that I lagged out when I'm Jason, bro. But lagged out, whatever happened, bro.
It's probably because I got kicked out, but
Yeah, that's why. Yeah. Cause it showed like say nothing for me. But you got
yeah,
shit for me in that too.
yeah. And I came back when I first looked at the thing. But thank the Lord, my food just got here. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna be chill out. I got a walkie-talkie, but not like we finna go to game chat. Talk to them bitch ass niggas.
Yeah, I
Fuck them.
got more food,
Oh, I'm lagging.
On me, I'm starting to chop.
I'm not hate lagging on this. They like saying, cause like I was the killer, right? And I had hit this nigga. Then I teleported backwards. This nigga way over there. What the fuck, bro? This nigga is just on the ground on my screen. Nigga is alive on the generator across the map.
Man, you would.
It's like some games you just cannot lag in, bro.
But when I lag on DVD, it's like I got a shotgun because I know exactly where these niggas be at. I just can't get there.
Dang, Jason over here now?
Yeah, he
Hold on,
just killed my ass.
don't leave me, bro. I'm black. I don't want to do this by myself.
I'm dead.
Bro, why they don't do this in the movies? They be splitting up. Oh, let's split out and see if we can find the killer. No, bitch. Stupid as fuck. That's not even white people shit. That's just
Y'all trying to kill
dumb
this
shit.
nigga, bro?
Kill Jason? Shit. I mean.
You gonna kill me first?
Oh! What, you got the sweater or something? Already?
I'm dead already.
Damn.
Holy shit, is that a dead body? Holy shit.
Yeah, I'm dead.
What? Bro, what happened? Oh my god.
Who is that? Oh my god, I
I can't even see the dead body they talking about. My girl got no composure. She over here.
I know I did, bro. Fuck, man. Fuck off my shit. I don't even play no more.
I look you wanted that so I can eat, but I ain't gonna do that.
Oh my god. Hey, can you run?
Yeah.
This dude Taco Orange just laid out. I'm wondering why Cuz just went into the. Yeah, Mr.
That nigga shakes in the water.
That's tough, bro. I don't even want to play no more. There's no point in me playing right now. I need to eat, so you know what I'm saying? Oh my god, that's loud. I just got kicked. So you got kicked?
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, that's fine. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna eat my boy.
That nigga take over.
That boy going through it. Every day. Bro, he been doing this since early this morning, bro. We was playing Trials and Midgard. We was playing Brawlhalla. Cuz was lagging out every 20 minutes.
He did that when we was trying to get on DVD. Yeah, he okay? And his kept lagging out.
Dang.
I stayed up till 5 o'clock on the phone doing art.
Oh, you see, thing is, I was finna get back on at 3, but I was like, nah, they probably ain't on no more.
Yeah, nah, son. I was on BBD playing as the killer.
Oh,
Yes. Somewhere.